In the fucking Manson family.
Oh, that looks so weird.
Big, massive, fat lobby sticker, fat lobby sticker.
That's funny. That's Australian culture.
What are you drinking? What are you drinking?
Do a little dance. Do a little dance.
And then my account gets suspended.
Yeah.
The Skeptic and the Dude podcast.
And we're live. Ladies and gentlemen, episode 47 of The Skeptic and the Dude. We're joined by special guest Darcy Ahrns. How's it going, mate?
What up? How's it going? Good, thank you. Happy to be here. Excited. My first podcast, so
That's the way.
I don't mess it up.
Well, hey, man, we've been working on this for 5 months and we just about fuck up every episode, but hopefully for your first experience,
right.
it'll be all right.
You're not
Yeah,
meant to
that's
tell the
right.
guest that. That's not something you say.
He would have
to
worked
the
it out
guest.
sooner or later.
Nah, dude, it looks like you've got it all under control, so I'll pretend I never heard that.
Yeah,
Sweet.
we're professionals.
That's the way. Now, a lot of people will know you best as the best friend of the fairbairn films, but you're also you've kind of come into your own since then with a fan base around on YouTube and Instagram.
Yeah.
So what's that been like?
Well, I sort of have done my own thing, like, for a while.
Yeah.
Because fairbairn films, like, it started off as just Jackson in the videos, and then slowly Lachlan was in the videos as well. Like, Lachlan's always filmed and made them. And then it sort of got to a point where it's like, oh, then I'm in the video. So it's sort of, it went from being me and Lachlan behind the scenes, just Jackson, then Lachlan and Jackson in front of the camera, and then all of us now.
Yeah,
So,
right.
yeah, it is a bit strange. Like, it's always just sort of been the uncategorized third member. And yeah, but yeah, I've always made my own videos, but just obviously lately, especially within the past week or so, they've kind of got a bit of attention. Yeah, so it's a bit weird that, like, some videos I'm in are going out to 1 million subscribers, and then there's a point where I had like 5,000 that I was making videos for.
Yeah,
so
right.
it's quite the contrast.
Kind of
but
fluctuates, but yeah, okay. And I understand you also edit a lot of their videos, right?
Yeah, so
The behind the scenes
since-
kind of, yeah.
yeah, since the start of this year, I, because obviously there's like the skits, there's like these vlog type things, but basically what I do is get the skits and get a script from it and just do like the rough cut of all the footage, and then Lachlan will go through and tidy it all up because he's sort of the creative control behind it all. So I just sort of do like the manual labor.
Yeah,
that
take some of the
takes a
load
bit of
off them.
time.
Yeah.
Yeah, but yeah.
Damn. I see you got a drum kit in the background there. Is that... I'm trying to, like... Because I've seen it in the background of your videos, and I'm like, does he have videos in playing drums, or is it just there for, like, hey, guys, I secretly play drums, but, you know...
Well, actually, funny you ask. There's been a lot of skepticism. Is that the word?
Yeah.
Okay, sick. Yeah, words aren't really my specialty, but anyway, there's been a lot of skepticism on the drum kit, and everyone's like, "Oh, play the drums." But what I've said is 100,000 subscribers on my channel, and I'm doing a drum solo.
Ooh, okay, right. So no sneak peeks yet, okay.
No. I think, funnily enough, in plenty of times recording, like maybe 3 or 4 times, I've played them, but then cut it out when I was editing. Like, I've just, like, at the start, done some random shit. But, like, I don't consider myself that I play the drums. That's my brother's drum kit.
Okay, right.
Every now and then I have a hit on it, and I can sort of play the drums, but not in a band or anything like that, if that makes sense.
Fair enough.
Yeah, everyone in the family is sort of like music, but then I sort of chose to do this YouTube type stuff instead of the music.
Video stuff,
So this is the music room.
That's awesome.
That's cool.
Yeah.
So what's it like working with the bros? Did they call you up and go, "Hey Darcy, we got an idea for you. All right, go. Man with spoon for arms," and then it's kind of like, "All right, sweet. Let's see what we can do. I'll come in."
Yeah. It's basically like, it basically works about as organised as that. Lockie is usually, like, Lockie does the scripts. We all sort of always spitballing ideas, messages back and forth, or whatever. But yeah, it really is sort of just like, we try to post every 2 days, but rarely meet that. So usually every 3 days. So there's absolutely no schedule, and it's just like, okay, let's come around.
Type stuff,
Yeah. And it would be like, oh, tomorrow at 10 o'clock we'll film. So I'll get there tomorrow at 10 o'clock, and we won't start filming until like 1 because whatever else. Like, it's, it's the most, there's no organisation at all, but hey, that works. So, Yeah.
That's the way. I was going to ask, because you're in Adelaide, yeah? How
Yeah.
did COVID like disrupt things? Because I mean, of course, in Melbourne, we're going through another lockdown, and it looks like we could be like this until September next year. What's it been like in Adelaide?
Really, like, yeah, no way compared to Melbourne.
Yeah.
We sort of had the usual, like, I don't think there's been an official, like, lockdown, you can't leave home. It's just been, like, people got the vibe that they would, in that first sort of peak period, that they would, you know, only go to the shops, only go to work. But, like, the pubs were open for, like, you could stand up, drink, do whatever for a bit. But then now they're back to, like, you have to be sitting down if you're drinking.
Okay, yeah.
Yeah, so, and it's where, like, I live, like, an hour away from the city, or we all do. So it's not even really something we think about heaps or are affected by heaps. I don't really go out to... I went to the pub the other night for dinner, but I don't really go out heaps, so I don't really notice it. Besides the media, I don't really notice too much here. Yeah.
Yeah. You're so lucky going out to the pub the other night. Dude, I would kill for that, man. Like,
Yeah, sorry,
too long.
Just to leave. You know, we've even got a fucking curfew of 8 p.m. That's how ridiculous it is.
Yeah, I
here.
heard about that. Yeah, shit. Yeah, sorry to bring that up. Fuck, I've really just
No, it's
teased it.
It's a whole lot for us to look forward to, or try and jump the border, or do something to escape it.
Look, if it makes you feel any better, I ordered a schnitzel, right? There was probably like 10, 15 of us on this table. Mine came 45 minutes later and everyone was almost finished, and my schnitzel came out. They forgot about it.
Oh my
I was like,
God.
So yeah, pubs suck anyway, so you're lucky.
Unbelievable.
Like,
Fair enough.
not worth it.
Do you usually go for the schnitzel kind of stuff at pubs?
It's usually they go and say, today I'm doing something different, look at the menu for about 20 minutes, and then end up just getting a schnitzel. Like, it's, try to go outside the box, but always just end up back at a simple schnitty.
Yeah, well, I just thought of a question
definitely.
there. You into the, I don't know if they call it, is it a Palmer or a Palmy in Adelaide?
Here we call it a palmy, but
Okay.
I usually don't. I usually don't go a palmy. I just go chicken schnitzel with mushroom gravy, because, I don't know, something about the oily cheese. I just,
Fair.
not a huge palmy
enough.
kind of guy.
What's your go-to drink at the pub, man? You know?
Well, funny. I'm in the
Good
transition
icebreaker
of
question.
go-to.
Yeah.
Yeah, real. Yeah, smooth. Good. Good question, because I'm actually in the transition of changing.
Ooh.
Normally, it's been between the friends, just a Great Northern on the tap.
Ooh.
But funny enough, right?
Yep.
There was this a family friend who is like a chiropractor, has this little test, right, where you hold a drink out of one hand and put your other hand out, and then they push this arm down, and if it just goes down, right, this is weird, hear me out, then your body knows there's something wrong with this drink because, like, preservatives in it, whatever. Long story short, they did that thing with the Great Northern, and the arm went down. Then I held a pale ale, and the arm didn't go down. So I'm going to Paleys.
Pale, okay.
Oh.
So
Wow.
you're
Because-
Fair enough.
transitioning and trying new things.
Yeah.
So first try. That
Smooth.
was like the smoothest I could
That
try
was
and
good.
do it.
Nice.
Wow.
Nice.
Fantastic. Like that alone, that deserves almost a minute of silence. If this wasn't a podcast, we would have a minute of silence, but I guess we should crack on. Yeah, first try. Wow. I forgot. What did you even ask? I was too excited that you brought it up.
So you had over the hundreds of attempts you had to try and get your first try of getting the dart through the lasso to stick into the dartboard.
Yeah.
When you did it, what was the kind of reaction to everyone else when you were doing it and once you finally got it? Did everyone think you were stupid and wasting time doing it, and then you got it, they're like, yeah, this is the good bloke?
Yeah, a lot of people... there were so many different opinions on it. People were like, oh, he's just purposely failing these. A lot of people just enjoyed that I was just keep doing it and go nowhere. But then a lot of people were like, yo, can't wait for you to get it. Like, I mean, at the end of the day, the whole thing is a bit sarcastic. Like, But yeah, there was so many different perspectives of what everyone thought of
it had to be probably one of the most unique challenges, because it wasn't like you were trying the same thing over and over. It was just such a wide range of literally anything. Like, what did you get any? I mean, I watched your little condenser looking through all the memories. Were there any other moments in that where you thought this has to be the most ridiculous one I've done? What if today's the day? Like through something
Yeah, for sure. Like I shot a mint. I think it was in that video you saw. I shot an Eclipse mint up in the air and tried to catch it in my mouth.
Yeah.
Like 90% of it was just so that's not going to happen, because I thought if I got something that was a bit basic, it's like, well, what's the point?
Yeah,
but if I was
exactly.
trying all these wild things and I did get it. But yeah, it was very random. That's just sort of how my brain could work, though. I just would think of some random shit to do and do it, and just, yeah. But towards the end, it got like a bit more of a burden. I was like, oh God, I have to like finish this, but it's killing me. Like it is killing me.
But 556 days and it finally came. Were you
Yes.
expecting it to work with that one? Like, had you ever done that, like,
Nah.
even in the past? It just kind of...
No. So everything pretty much, besides like the usual backwards 3-pointer that everyone's tried, all the sort of weird things, that's like genuinely just the first attempt, because I guess that was sort of the point. But yeah, I don't know, that I was kind of disappointed because I thought that wasn't as cool. I was like, oh, you know, I think there would have been other tries that I would have been a lot more excited if they went in.
Right.
But I guess it had a pretty good response. Nobody was really like, oh, this sucks, he got it, and it wasn't even very good. So I think it went well. Yeah, and at the end of the day, it was out of my control. So whatever happened, happened.
Yeah, it's good.
Yeah. I've noticed that on your YouTube channel you started doing some gaming stuff. Has that been like has that been part of like a passion, or you're like, oh, I'll give this a go, you know?
Shit, why did I start? I think the gaming stuff started because I had an idea to do Minecraft, but I don't upgrade from wood.
Okay.
Yeah.
And because I like just at the start of this year built like a PC. I don't really game, like I don't call myself a gamer. I play a game occasionally, but I just thought it was more so for the good video idea. And then since I started sitting exactly right here and doing stuff on my computer and like recording my computer, I kind of have enjoyed those videos. So yeah, I don't want to turn into like a gaming channel, but it just was, it just sounded like a fun idea, and it's kind of fun to record something like that. And I don't want to grow doing the same sort of thing, so I figure while I'm sort of smaller, if I just keep doing whatever I feel like doing at the time, then I'm not going to be stuck with any specific style of content as it sort of grows.
Yeah, because
is
it's
the
quite a
idea,
versatile channel you've got. I was going through it the other day. I was thinking, like, from videos 2 years ago, I was thinking, okay, he was kind of getting on some of the trends, trying different things, reviewing different places, and then next video it's how not to set off a rocket, you know. And I thought, wow, okay, this is so unique and so diverse, you know.
Yeah, that's the thing that I sort of learnt when I was doing first tries, like. If I try to stick to one thing, it won't go anywhere, because I'll get to a point where I'm so over it that the passion's gone. That if I do just whatever I feel on a week-by-week basis and keep the common sort of ground, me and my personality, then, you know, I just thought that was a good idea to go down that path, yeah.
Because I guess first try is kind of like the project itself. It's like an accident kind of thing. Like, by chance, this could happen, whereas some people, they might try something so many times over a few months and they finally get it. But there's so many of those out there, but it's not every day you see someone just, oh, fucking, I'll try this one day, I'll try that another day, oh, fuck it, I'll give this up for a few months, then come back into it. But
Yeah. And there was actually, they're unlisted now, so I'm sure you haven't seen them, but I did a series on YouTube that was... Like, I renamed my channel has been renamed 3 times now. It was Dangerous Darcy. This is the thing. This is why now I'm like, I need no restrictions on the type of video I can make, so that I at least keep at it.
Yeah.
But it was called Dangerous Darcy on the few like 2-year-old videos when I had long hair, and I hate them now, but they're up there so that at least people can see I've been at it for a while. And then I changed it to First Try, and I did a few different series. I did Return of the Try, where I would actually go to a try I had failed and do it until I got it. So I did like the hat flip, I did a tea bag into a mug, and then I would do like before the try, where I would film me setting the try up. Then I did after the try, where after the try, so I just did these sort of longer form YouTube videos around first try as well. So I do a lot, but not a lot consistently, I guess.
It's always good to like not be in one category, because, you know, it's always hard because I feel like you get restricted too much and then you can run dry. But if you've got like that freedom to kind of just do whatever you please, the ideas can just keep flowing. You know what I mean? Like that kind of stuff.
But it is kind of funny how people talk about, you know, starting a YouTube channel, like, you know, you need to choose a niche or you need to do one thing, because it's like, why would someone subscribe to something they don't know what it's going to be? But I think that's a bit of a textbook approach that isn't really actually doesn't work. Like if you've got I guess a personality that people, I guess it also depends on the type of stuff you're making. But yeah, I just think for me, what I've learned over the past few years of making whatever I have is that I want to go with this approach of just personality over genre.
Yeah,
Just kind of doing a bit of everything and anything. Yeah.
How do you feel it? You've nearly got 30,000 subscribers, man, on your channel.
It's actually pretty exciting. I'm not gonna lie. It's a weird thing being, you know, such a big part of such a big channel like Fairbairn Films, but then also like when that video, my editing their video, went off as big as I did, I was like, it's like I've been in videos that have gone 5 times as successful as this before, but it's never been as exciting as when it's like my name, like all my effort into it. Like, so yeah, it is pretty sick. And it's cool. Like when it went off, and then I was like, fuck, it's moving so fast now. It's like, yeah, it's finally like something for me that I'm like 100% behind is like going off. But it is also weird. I remember when like sort of on Instagram I was getting a lot of followers. I was like, you know, before you get these followers, you think it's so much more cool and exciting and useful than it is. But then as soon as you hit that milestone, I remember 10K, it was like, yes, there's going to be a K on my Instagram profile. I can't wait. Then it happened, and you're like, oh, okay, that doesn't change anything. Nobody cares. Like, it's so, yeah, I think milestones are such a weird thing, but YouTube is just such a, like, it's the king of all. Everybody wants to be on YouTube, and everybody wants to be successful on there. So yeah, that is still exciting for me, and pretty keen.
Well, speaking of those like YouTube rewards, you know those little plaques that people get. When do you get those? Is that like 10,000 or is it more?
Did you see the community post I made on my YouTube? Yeah. Hell yeah, my man. I photoshopped Lachlan and Jackson's, or you know, Fairbairn Films 100K plaque and cut 3/4 of it off.
Oh, okay.
Said 25K. When did they start sending the plaque out by the quarter? So yeah, at 100,000 subscribers, you get a silver plaque, and then at 1 million you get a gold plaque, and then at 10 million you get a little, or a pretty big actually, like diamond thing.
Jeez.
And so 100, and I think that's sick. Like 100,000 subscribers, and you get like a legit piece of metal that has YouTube's brand on it and your name, and they made it and they sent it to you. Like, that's like the most sort of rewarding and, you know, like sets in stone. Wow, like I'm actually doing something that
getting somewhere
someone cares about.
Yeah. Now, I noticed you've recently got on to TikTok. What are your thoughts on that platform? I'm only seeing a few posts so far, but are you thinking that you might continue with that, or is that kind of...
No, that I think has been and gone. It came out, well, I actually don't remember when I specifically got on it, but yeah, I got on it and I was like super happy. Like, well, not happy, I don't know, that's a bit of a stupid word to use. I was having fun using it. Yeah. Made some TikToks, and a few of them like went big enough that it was like, oh, that's cool. But now my opinion on TikTok is like, I'm off it. That's what my bio says. I'm off the talk. I don't know. There's, with like people that are, you know, making videos, whatever else, there's different approaches. They'll like make a video, and then that video they'll cut up to something short to post on TikTok, and then something short to post on Instagram. And I think over the past few years, I've sort of learned that what I want to do is just focus on, you know, 1 or 2 bigger sort of YouTube videos is what I like to do, and do those 2 a week. And that's my quota for content in the week. And I don't get anything out of making a stupid little 15-second TikTok video besides a bit of instant gratification or whatever.
Yeah.
And I just thought, why waste my effort on there when, you know, I could make 3 TikToks a week or a YouTube video a week, and I chose, I'd rather do that because, yeah, I guess I don't have heaps of time because obviously I'm like pretty busy with helping Fairbairn Films out, and so I don't have heaps of time on my own, so I just sort of choose carefully what I decide to make with my spare time. Yeah, so TikTok, I was very addicted to watching them as well, so I've deleted it because it just takes so much time, and it's one of those things where, again, on consuming TikTok, like I would rather watch a 10-minute YouTube video that I enjoy than 100 TikToks
100
in
bullshit
10 minutes.
TikToks. Yeah, that's the thing. It's a new
Yeah.
fucking trend every single day. It's unbelievable how much is out there. You know.
And I really hate Reels.
I was gonna say that. Yeah.
I got away from TikTok, and now like it's the social media app that I actually use, like the only one I really use or care about, or you know. And now bloody it's on there. I can't get away with it. Bullshit.
Yeah.
They're gonna do. I think Instagram's doomed. They're gonna do exactly what Facebook did to Facebook when they had this app, this social media platform that was fine, and then put 15 different features that nobody cared about on there, and then everybody left. And Instagram's going to turn into that. So
and then include a fuck ton of ads as well. And then before we know it, the boomers will be getting onto it, and then they'll have taken
That's
over.
when you know it's done.
You know, yeah.
My mum and dad actually made Instagram accounts because first try. So now my whole family has Instagram because of me. So sorry about that.
I don't think many of my family members have Instagram.
That's what I liked about it. But then you know, word got out, and all my neighbours got Instagram to watch me bloody throw rocks at buckets. So anyway, I should get commission.
I think most of my neighbours are on Instagram, but they never post. It's like they get and go, oh yeah, I guess I got to be on this platform, and they never fucking use it, and then you only ever see them on Facebook. I'm like, oh, well, I got rid of Facebook. I'm past that shit. You know.
Yeah. A lot of my like sort of friends outside of Lachlan and Jackson are all on Facebook, and I've deactivated it because I just want nothing to do with it at all. Yeah. So I'll get like birth. I remember in high school, it's like someone's birthday, you know, from Facebook, you post on their wall. Now everyone's birthday, I'm just apologizing. Sorry, I didn't know. I didn't post on your. I don't have Facebook. Like it's like it's such a big thing to everyone else, but I'm like Facebook. I could not care less. Like get out of here. Yeah.
Yeah, it's a pretty... Yeah, I've been thinking about deactivating it. I think the only reason I've kept it is for family and stuff.
Yeah.
Because it's really the only thing I have them on. But yeah, I don't use it half the time anyway. It's just kind of boring.
I mean, I think even when I did have it, I was only ever using it for Messenger, and then I think for Vet last year, and that was really it. I was kind of like, well, there's no other point having it. When
you can deactivate it. You can deactivate it, and Messenger still works. And if you decide to one day log back in, you can go back in, but no one can find you on Facebook. No one can post shit on your wall. Yeah. So, that's why I chose the deactivated life.
That's fair.
Yeah, fair enough. All right, we got 8 minutes left in this call. Do you want to do a segment, Darcy?
Do I want to do a segment? What? Was I supposed to prepare a segment?
No, a segment we've got prepared.
Shit.
Sorry, I should have phrased that another way. We got a segment for you to participate in.
He was meant to have it. Yeah, no.
Hell yeah.
No, Darcy, you meant to have it prepared, man. You meant to.
I got nothing. Yeah. I got nothing prepared. I could probably make a segment up, but no. Let's not put that pressure on. I'm happy. Let's go.
Yeah.
Let's go with your segment.
I'm
happy to join in.
Take it away, Zane. Have I allowed for screen sharing? I did, didn't I?
You have.
All right, sweet. Is that all I need to do?
Yeah.
All right.
Hey.
Yo, that's my channel.
Hey.
Hey. Yo. Hell yeah. Do you like my channel art? I made that. It used to be me punching myself, but I thought that was a bit more user friendly, you know?
I like that.
Anyway,
I like that.
Segment. Sorry.
So
it's all good. Plug.
When it comes to our Would You Rathers, I try and find and take the time to make the worst ones possible.
Yeah.
Today I decided, let's see what BuzzFeed has to offer.
Nice, I like it. Handball it off.
All right.
Yep, so our first BuzzFeed question of Would You Rather.
Nah,
Watch your
I'm
parents
sorry.
have sex?
I have been asked this one before, and I politely didn't choose one, but we'll let this carry on.
All right.
So, do you want to watch your parents have sex or join in once and stop it?
Oh god. I swear, Zane, you gave us a similar question to this. Like,
Yeah, but
last
I
time.
did.
What wasn't
but
it with
the
grandparents?
difference
It
was you
with
had to do it with
grandparents,
your grandparents, not join your parents.
Yeah.
I thought BuzzFeed deciding these questions was going to be a good idea, but that on record, on film, that I'm not going to.
The first one. If this is where the bar is, I'm very scared.
Yeah, I reckon.
I hope it's not a party pooper by not answering, but you gotta have some
Alright.
limits. I think.
I'll
have
answer.
standards.
I'll answer. If you want.
Where are you going, Joel?
Oh god. Actually, you know what? I regret saying I'm going to answer it, but
Yeah, I don't know. We were just moving on. He literally just started scrolling, and you sucked it back in.
well, if this just imagine I've got a gun to my head, I have to pick one. So I'll go. Okay, let's go with option A, and we'll
You
see
gonna
how
watch
many
it?
people agree. Don't say it like that. See, I'm not
we can
crazy.
see.
I'm not
Okay.
crazy. 65% of people agree with me.
All
so
right,
there you
all
go.
right. Look, I'll.
Oh, okay.
The odds.
Hang on. I'll join in once, and I'm not going to say why.
You don't need to say why.
So would you rather get a paper cut between your fingers every time you touch paper, or bite your tongue every time you eat something?
I already bite my fucking tongue every time I eat
Yeah.
something, so it's.
Yeah.
I was gonna say, yeah.
It's second
I think
instinct.
I would go bite my tongue. Tongues recover quick. Tongues actually recover quick.
Yeah, that's true. Your mouth is really quick at healing. Yeah, it's good.
Yeah.
Whoa,
Most people
32.
don't paper cut.
What?
What?
They're mad.
Wow.
Surely not.
Would you
Ooh.
rather always feels like you're about to sneeze but can't, or have the hiccups for the rest of your life?
Oh my god. That sucks. Both of those things suck.
Hiccups, because you can just get someone to scare them out of you, and it would override this, I reckon. So
But would
surely?
it be hiccups like regardless of that?
yeah, I think it does.
Like no
that was
control.
me
Yeah.
trying to swoop around.
Trying
that,
to
but
yeah,
I
trying to
think-
find the loop in the system.
Yeah. Okay. If I had to choose, I think sneeze, because at least you can hide that. You just feel like you have to sneeze, but you can't hide a hiccup.
And hiccups are
True.
pretty unpredictable too. You kind of go, oh, is it going to happen this time? And you try and, oh, when's it going to happen? And it always takes you by surprise. So yeah, I'd go always feeling about to sneeze too.
Ooh.
Hey, 3%.
nice.
Okay. Jeez.
Okay. Would you rather be able to detect any lie you hear, or get away with any lie you tell?
Oh.
Ooh.
I'd go with be able to detect any lie you hear. I'll go with that one.
Yeah, that really sounds like a superpower. So I think I'd go with that too. It might work out not to be the greatest option, but yeah, I'd go with that.
Because, I mean, getting away with any lie you tell, it may benefit you somehow, but you're just full of shit your whole fucking life.
Yeah,
if
yeah. Wouldn't you have, guilt?
if you can prove someone's bullshit, then that's a hell of a lot better. So yeah,
Yeah.
Yeah.
that's easy. That.
Okay.
Oh, I thought it said
Oh.
43 for a second. I was like, bruh. What?
Would you rather have sandpaper as toilet paper, or have to use hot sauce as eye drops?
Ooh.
Well, eye drops have a purpose, and that doesn't make sense. Have to use hot sauce as eye drops. Like, what is that? Why would you have to use hot sauce as eye drops? What's that gonna do for you? I just think, fuck, this is difficult.
Oh.
So blind yourself, or just totally just scrape
shred.
the hell out of your asshole. That's sandpaper.
I feel like you would build over years. You would build a bit of a stronger resistance to the hot sauce eyeballs, and eventually it would just be a sick party trick. So
You mean when you're
True.
totally blinder?
yeah,
Yeah, when you're totally blind and you don't have any feeling left. Yeah, true.
Look, I'd use sandpaper. I'll just make because see with sandpaper, I might be able to get it all in one wipe. You wouldn't have to use if you do it hard enough and slow enough. It'd be painful, but
Oh my god.
But there's also the advantage with sandpaper of you can get that like super fine stuff that's just gonna feel like shitty
Oh,
toilet
that's
paper,
true.
isn't it?
Yeah,
Right,
yeah,
right.
like stage 6, whatever. Yeah.
We can tell who's seen these questions before. You bloody had time to think about it. You've gone down to Bunnings, checked out their range, and chosen your answer.
Well, 77 people agree with 77%. Sorry,
There
they
you
agree
go.
with him.
True.
So he's onto something there.
Would you rather have taste buds on your butthole or poop through your mouth?
Classic.
Taste buds on the butt, bro.
Yeah, taste buds on the butt, and then I would just squirt lemon juice every time I'm going to the bathroom so that it killed the taste buds. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Yeah.
That is a great idea. Yeah.
Yeah.
It makes perfect
Yeah,
sense.
thanks. I feel like yeah. Okay, cool. glad that even whatever the guest says, you can just sort of get behind it. That's great.
90% of people agreed too, so it's good. I don't. Who agreed to 10%? Who agrees to poop through their mouth though? Like
56.7 thousand votes.
that's
It's
what?
just not practical. Like,
Would you rather pee yourself in public once a week or shit your pants in private every day?
Shit my pants in private every day. Easy clap.
I'd
didn't
pee
fall
myself in public once a week, and I would just wear I'd wear a nappy or something. I don't know. That's
That's
Hang on.
smart.
yeah,
I mean,
but I
that's
mean,
your idea.
if you're shitting in your pants in private every day, if it's happening every day, wouldn't you just be always on standby to go to the toilet? Like, you probably wouldn't have any need for pants, or you'd be wearing a nappy in private every day around the house. But
Smart.
peeing yourself once a week, if you have an idea of which day it happens, yeah, or you just walk around with pads on all the time.
Yeah, I think the general
nappy.
consensus is every single one of these questions they both suck a lot, so you can't
Yeah.
win.
So
Oh,
most
people would
wanna
rather
shit
shit
their
themselves.
pants.
Fuck. Okay.
Wow, every day that I can't deal with that. Like that's too much. I don't want to deal with that shit literally.
Would you rather find true love or win the lottery?
Oh, lottery, hell yeah. That's once in a lifetime.
Because then you can buy love, man.
Dude,
Wait, hang on.
true. Oh man.
True. I'd just assume, like, surely, hopefully, after you win the lottery, yeah, you can still find true love. But
That's true.
think about the statistics, all right? How many people in this world find true love? A shitload of people. How many people in this world win the lottery? Not many people.
Yeah.
So you
Imagine
do the
having-
math.
But then you see people who find true love, then they think they found it, but then a lot of the marriages break up. But then do you hear
Yeah.
about the lottery winners who blow it all away? They probably do happen, but you'd like to think if you win
Yeah.
the lottery, it's all uphill from there.
Win the lottery, man. You could buy yourself a boat, then
Yeah,
a
man.
bunch of babes. You'll have a bunch of true loves, dude. It's good.
Exactly, man.
Yeah. I think let's guess. I think that the BuzzFeed thing will be majority true love because I feel like
Yeah.
the people on this website are
They're
just,
very lovey-dovey
They're looking
type.
for love.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, okay.
yeah. What do I win? Do I win a prize for that
Yeah.
or we
Yeah.
don't do prizes?
We can
Should
send you
do.
a piece of a toilet seat
You got an
that's been
applause.
signed if you want.
I appreciate the offer, but I'm actually going into becoming a minimalist, so I don't need
Okay.
extras. I don't need extra stuff. Thanks though.
We can send him the signed toilet.
Would you rather find out the universe was created a couple of days ago and all your memories and knowledge are fake? Find out you're in a coma right now and this text is a message from your doctor using advanced technology to wake you up.
Oh.
Fuck.
The first one for sure. At least if the universe was created 2 days ago, we're all in the same boat, so you know.
True.
That's a good point, yeah.
But then that means everything you know wasn't real.
Yeah, but I think a lot of people already
well.
seem to think that way, with the simulation and
True.
everything. So, yeah.
Oh,
nice.
people picked the coma one.
Idiots.
Damn.
That's interesting.
All right.
69er.
Would you rather smell like poop and not know it, or constantly smell poop that no one else can smell?
Oh, okay.
I'd have to be able to constantly smell it because I wouldn't be able to live with myself knowing that everyone else could smell around me that I smell like shit.
Constantly smell poop and no one can smell. That sounds like anorexia or some kind of dysmorphia. Like you think, oh, I smell like shit, don't I? But no one else can smell it. It's like, oh, I'm fat, aren't I? But no one else can see it. It seems like you're suffering from that. So yeah, well, if there's a cure for it, maybe.
Put a one of those, what are those things? Little trees that a car air freshener.
Oh yeah.
Cut,
Oh yeah.
cut one of them up, put it up each nostril.
Yeah, it's a good
Wow,
one.
this has got to be the most one-sided
Yeah.
results.
Wow.
But
But who's-
that's still 48,500
0.6K.
that have said that.
They're like, yeah, I'll smell like shit. No.
No.
It's like,
Because they probably already do. They're like, oh, I already do.
True.
Oh, God.
Pry your thumbnail off with a fork, or put a toothpick under your big toenail
Oh
and
my-
kick a wall.
Oh, God. This sucks. I'm all for segments, but this is. Oh God, I didn't sign up for this. I think I would just do the thumbnail with a fork. The toothpick, that's brutal. Kick a wall, shit.
But would that mean it just? It could. Does
Oh.
it say you have to do it hard?
Any amount of, I can't take that image out of my head. Any amount of hardness would freaking hurt, I reckon.
Zane said this question last time, and I had the
Yeah.
exact reaction you're having.
Oh,
I had to
it's
take
just
my
like out of
earphones
nowhere, just that thought, and it's just it's just like,
Yeah.
how do I get rid of that? Like,
Yeah.
It's just fucking planted.
Well,
see what
do,
the-
number one.
Do your thumbnails grow back when you rip them off? They'd have to, wouldn't they? Because they continue to grow after you die.
But okay, I'm thinking too much into it.
hang on. Do they continue to grow after you die? Your
Yeah,
nails?
yeah, your nails until your body totally decays.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What the? That's, well, I mean, it's kind of sad that you're dead, but that's still kind of cool. Like,
Yeah.
so maybe that's how zombies and shit dig out of their
True.
That's a
boxes.
good point. Yeah,
You
yeah.
know, they got
Real
they got
strong,
excavator
long-
hands.
Yeah.
nails. Don't believe in zombies, but just thought that would be an interesting thing to bring to the table.
Thanks for the contribution.
It's true.
That's this one.
Would you rather live to be 1,000 years old but have to bury countless family members and friends along the way? Die at 100 years old but all your family members and friends live to be 1,000 without you?
Are you kidding me? I died at 100. That's a good lifespan. 100 years,
100
don't have
years,
to
that's
go to any
solid, yeah.
funerals.
Yeah.
Hell yeah.
Like, sweet,
Everyone's
first one
at
to
my
go.
funeral.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, no, 100.
Be like-
it should say 10 years. If it said die at 10 years old, then this might be a bit of an option to choose between.
But at 100 years,
that's-
yeah, you're like, fuck, so you cunts in another 1,000 years when you finally get here, dickheads, Unless
Yeah,
you're
you
in
got-
hell and you're suffering. But
Yeah, true. You got 900 years of freedom.
oh, man.
So 68% of voters agree with you, Darcy.
Hell yeah. 68% of the people. Yeah, nice. Don't know what I was going to say there.
Would you rather get diarrhea every time you laugh, or throw up every time someone says your name?
Oh,
Throw up every time someone says my name because I got a few different names, so I get called a few different things, so I
Okay.
can avoid it, I reckon.
does it have to be like your true name? What if you went by a nickname and you wouldn't throw up if they called you your nickname?
Yeah, that's what I'm thinking.
That could be a little loophole to get out of that one, because I do like laughing and I don't want to shit myself every time I laugh.
But
Isn't it
So,
funny how serious like everybody thinks about these would you rathers? Like, there's not a chance in the world any time like that we would. But in the moment when we're playing this game, we're like so invested. Like shit. Like what would I do? But it's like you don't even have to think about that. It's never gonna happen.
Yeah.
Man, BuzzFeed have got us wrapped around their finger.
They sure fucking have,
You should
man.
blur that. Don't give it
no,
the
they're
screen time.
taking this down. They're like,
Blur,
oh yeah,
blur the logo and beep the name. They don't deserve
Yeah.
this publicity.
that's true. It's true.
We'll probably get copyrighted anyway. We get all the every time. I swear to God, every second episode I upload, it's like, oh, sorry, content ID YouTube. And I'm like, fucking hell, it's fucking TMZ.
really?
They steal everything, man. So then you just got to
God,
flip
that's
it, and it's
Whoa,
fine.
whoa. Yeah.
I mean, I didn't say
Also,
that.
they can detect. They can detect, like, I've only, sorry to digress from the game, but
That's
I've only
right.
had, like, copyright issues with music, but I've never thought, like, so actual visual content.
Yeah,
they can
yeah.
copyright.
If they can like if there's a watermark or something, they can recognize. So you got to flip it. Is the way to get around
Wow.
it. So there's a little hack for all you guys out there. This video will
Yeah,
probably get taken down just for explaining that.
Tragic. Oh, well.
Would you rather know when you're gonna die or know how you're gonna die?
Oh, jeez.
Oh.
Oh, God. No when. No
Well,
when.
but if someone tells you how, then wouldn't you do everything you can to avoid the how? So say if you're gonna die being hit by a bus, and then you just go wherever the fuck buses aren't. But if you know when you're going to die, they could say, all right, yeah, tomorrow you're gonna fucking die. So
Yeah,
But
but
if-
what if they gave
if
you...
you know how-
yeah.
Sorry, you go.
Oh, I was just gonna say, imagine if they gave like a specific time period as well. So like in like 24 hours at this time, particular like 8:31, and in PM, that's when you're gonna die exactly then. So like, you know, that would be shit. I don't know, because then
The
then
thing
you'd
I
be
don't
freaking out.
like, the thing I don't like is if you know how you're gonna die, like your life just becomes that's everything. Like every day, every minute, every hour, that's all you're thinking about is avoiding that bus.
Yeah,
but if you know
that's
when,
true.
like you can prepare. Like
I
if
can
it's
get my
tomorrow,
affairs
yeah,
in
that
order.
sucks.
Yeah, but if you've got if you've got a solid week, you go, yep, all right, this is the morgue I want to go to. This is who I don't want at my fucking funeral. You can get your affairs in order. You're all good to go.
I'm kind of assuming they tell me, when you're gonna die, and they're like, yo, you're 85. It's the 2nd of December. Like, okay,
Yeah.
sick. That's. I got the rest of my life to live. I know.
Yeah.
I'll sort everything out before that date. I think that's good. At least you know you're not gonna die younger.
Yeah.
Oh, sweet. I got till 85. Hell yeah.
But then what if
Depends,
you get like the
that's-
5-minute one?
Oh god, then like, what's the point? What is even the point? Then just,
I mean,
Yeah.
I mean, look, I hate to get dark and morbid, but I was listening to something the other day talking about like seances and that, and there was this woman who was saying how it's like she'd lost her son at the age of 31, a few days after his birthday, and him and his mates had all found out from her that when he was born, she'd seen a witch doctor who had told him that, oh yeah, your son's going to die a couple days after his 31st birthday. So for his whole life, she was constantly praying and just doing everything she could to avoid it. And surely enough, he just died mysteriously a few days after his 31st. I was thinking, fuck, man, I don't ever
That's
want to
scary.
see a witch doctor and say, hey, how long have I got to live? Because it's scary. That's so scary to,
yeah. Man,
Yeah,
witch
that's
doctor. I thought that was out of Madagascar. That's crazy. God, stuff that.
And the final one.
Oh, the final one. Here we go.
Give up cheese for the rest of your life or give up oral sex for the rest of your life?
I'm giving up cheese.
There's a chance that I'll become lactose intolerant at some point, so
Yeah.
take the easy option, the cheese, yeah.
I mean, HSPs are still pretty good without the cheese, man, so,
exactly,
you don't lose
man.
too much.
Yeah, that's
Macaroni's
right.
still good without the cheese, it's not... Cheese is great, but...
All it is just hard milk, when it's all said and done.
Yeah, I would miss it on pizza, but that's probably the only one I would.
About it, yeah.
Yeah. Surely you could get vegan cheese to replace that.
Oh yeah, that's
Call it
true.
something else.
Yeah.
Yeah,
know?
that's it.
There's no. I mean, is there any such thing as vegan oral sex? I don't think so. Lift your game up. Oral sex.
Yes, you eat a carrot.
Oh, okay. Oh, that's a good point. Now,
Ah.
all
Yeah.
right.
Hell yeah.
Sweet. So that's
And
the
that-
Would You Rather segment.
I see you've been watching a bit of Minecraft.
We have.
Hell yeah.
Oh.
Minecraft. Hang on, we'll probably get copyrighted for just featuring.
Oh yeah.
Oh, no.
Hang on,
Content ID.
hold it up for a few. Leave it up for a few more seconds. You damn. That was the plan all along. Come on here, get you to flash a bit of content and take you down.
That's right.
Take it down.
Jesus Christ, man.
One step ahead of me. Did you take your jumper off or something?
I did.
Because
I'm looking strange.
Oh.
You're like,
No, I went and got a jumper, and I was like, nah, I better not put it on. Don't want to mess with the continuity. And then now you've...
and the host doesn't give a fuck. Yeah, there you go.
Damn. Oh, well, at least now I know.
Yeah. Now, Darcy, a few weeks ago, I noticed on Fairbairn Films, you had to set the record straight to prove that Lachlan and Jackson, they're just fucking giants.
Yeah.
Like, there's no question about it. They're both fucking 6'5", 6'6".
Yeah. Yeah, and it took me that long. It took me many years of everyone thinking I'm so short that I was like, I've had enough. Time to set the record straight. Yeah, they're huge. Like, I'm probably, I can't remember what I said. I was 5'11" or something, almost 6 foot. So, like, that's, average, whatever. But yeah, everyone thought I was so small. And I was just like, I'm not going to let that dictate everyone's opinion on me. It's time to pull everything together, get the tape measure out, tell people what the truth is.
Yeah,
Because
like
last year we went to the Melbourne Comedy Festival, and as soon as we came there to see Luke Kidgel, and as soon as we fucking walk in there, what do we see, Joel? The
we
Fairbairn
see both
boys
of them standing
getting photos
just over there.
Yeah,
And we're like, holy shit, they're like tall as fuck.
they're fucking
Yeah, that
statues,
is-
man.
Yeah,
Yeah.
That's all anyone ever says. Like, there's not a single person in public that's come up to them from the videos and seen them to say g'day and not gone, wow, you're so tall. Like,
Yeah,
it's
Yeah.
it's
they're
crazy.
they're like basketballers, man. It's insane.
Like, Jared's like 6'3" or 6'4" or something, and even he was kind of like, holy shit. What the
fuck?
He was still kind of like, why are these guys so tall? What the fuck?
yeah.
Yeah.
Jeez, man. So what are your plans now for the future on YouTube and everything as things are starting to slowly go back to normal? As I assume they are in Adelaide.
I don't know. I think everything is really just week by week anyway. Like, just keep doing the same old. Me and Lachlan and Jackson are trying to get a place and move out closer to the city.
Okay,
Because as of now, we still just live in the hometown with our families still. But yeah, got a bit of stuff on the tax-related side of things to sort out before we do that.
Yep.
But that's really the only sort of future goal is to move into a house, because then we we're all living together. Like, we're pretty close now, but all living together, it'll be so much easier to make videos and do all that. Yeah, we've talked a lot about starting a podcast ourselves.
Okay, wow.
But yeah, it's competitors, so take you down. Nah.
yeah, exactly.
I don't know.
That'd be great.
Yeah, the future, there's always, plans, but I have no idea what will actually happen, what will, so I don't think too far ahead, actually.
Yeah, fair enough. Focus on the present. Yeah, well, I mean, for anyone who had plans this year, they're all pretty much fucked anyway, right from the get-go.
Yeah.
But yeah.
Like, we were talking about, what was it, travel or something, Brandon? We're like, maybe
Yeah,
next year and the year after we can probably go to, like, Europe or something
Well,
cool. And
even
then
towards
coronavirus,
the end of this year, we were like, yeah, let's fucking go a trip
like,
with the
dude,
boys all around Rome,
Queensland?
man. Yeah.
Oh, let's go to Queensland, dude. How epic would that be? Nah, it's not happening, man. And so it's like, okay, I guess I'll sit at home.
Yeah, until September next year.
It is weird, but one thing I don't understand is people complaining about it. People, posting over social. Oh, I wish I could. Like, when everybody's in the exact same boat, I think it's like, what do you have to complain about? Like, everyone in the world is in the same position. That's one thing I can't really wrap my head around when, everyone posting their throwback to when they were in bloody Bali. Oh, I wish I was able to travel. Like, yeah, everybody's in the same boat.
Everyone's thinking that, yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
It's true. But yeah, dude, imagine another 12 months though in lockdown, stage 4.
That'll be fun. Well, I think what it's going to be is it'll be. So at the moment we're in state of disaster, and I think one below that
state of emergency.
Yeah, emergency. So I think that might go back to what we originally. And so the curfew will no longer be there. I think it will just mean that we can have no more than 5 people maximum. I think over that kind of shit. Have you got similar things like that in Adelaide, Darcy? Like a minimum of people, and that you can be in a certain place.
Yeah, I think most of like the venues, pubs, whatever, have a sign and has a number.
Yeah.
And then at our house, I think it's 10 people at the moment.
Yeah.
Yeah, like up to 10 people. But it was there, then it went back to normal. Then when Melbourne started going out of control, they brought all these rules back just for the hell of it.
Yeah.
But yeah, I'm pretty sure it's 10 people in a house. But yeah, nothing I've wanted to do has been affected. So yeah,
That's good.
don't really take too much
Had
notice.
you and the Fairbairn boys had plans of doing the comedy festival this year? Or was it?
Yeah, because we were right at the start of when all this COVID happened. Is Lockie had a set written and was going to do some trial shows.
Yeah, right.
But yeah, then it all happened. But he wasn't actually. Nothing was booked in for the comedy festival in particular this year. So he was sort of like, and that was just from wrong place, wrong time, didn't line up, whatever.
Yeah.
So he was kind of lucky that it
Didn't lose all that fucking
really
money and everything. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, well, thank fuck for that.
But yeah, dude, coronavirus fucking sucks. But you know what? It's good that it's happening now, like nowadays, kind of thing. Because imagine it happening like this. Imagine we're in like 1905 and we've got nothing, like no internet, no communication to anyone.
Yeah,
whatsoever.
exactly.
Like that would suck, dude. Like all you had was maybe bingo, or something like that in your house with your family.
Yeah.
But look, I think it works both ways because I swear, I haven't researched it, but it's like every 100 years something like this happens, And yeah, back then they didn't have the technology we have now to help them, but they also didn't have the technology to be spreading all this media and all this extra bullshit like truth.
That's true.
Like it could be not as bad as everybody thinks it is. It could be worse, whatever. But I think like either way, like it's something that's going to happen, and there's pros for it being back then because like back then as well, people didn't really go. Oh, I don't know. Did people go to pubs? Yeah, I guess people went to pubs.
But I guess it's the way of control, the way the media and that can, they'll just give you that and you go, all right, cool. Yeah, the Spanish flu is killing us. All right, sweet, we get the point. I'll just go back to my little shelter and and that'd be that.
And I think everything would have been spaced out a bit more back then as well, because like everyone wouldn't be living so close together. Because what I remember Melbourne or something like Ferntree
things
Gully,
were a lot smaller.
It was like huge. It was spread out. But since everyone's so condensed together now with the houses and units and stuff as well, just spread so much quicker. So
yeah,
they could.
And I think people would just die and they would just bury him in their backyard. So
yeah,
it was less of a big deal, I think. I don't know.
Exactly.
Who was the first doctor? Like, where the heck did a doctor come from? Like, who taught the first doctor? That's what I want to know.
Taught the first doctor about coronavirus? Or do you mean like the first doctor in general?
First doctor to
like
exist.
The first doctor in the world. Like, who the hell taught him?
Yeah,
like, how does someone just figure that out?
Yeah,
That's bullshit,
I think a lot of it's probably got to do with when you had witch doctors who'd think, I'm doing all this spiritual shit to fix you and that, and then there must have been
some salt water.
I think it would have been like when science became a big thing, like when science was repressed in the Middle Ages. So we could be a lot more advanced if that hadn't happened, but because of religion, that all kind of fucked science over. That didn't come back in until the 1800s. So yeah, it would have been somewhere around then, I guess, when different movements, I guess, started happening, and people started to realize the truth per se.
But then again, they just would have been guessing shit because like what was it in like. What was it like the Western times, like cowboys and shit or whatever? I remember like seeing something to do with they used to have birds peck people's blood or something to like if they had like a cut or a graze, like they just get birds to peck it. Yeah. Apparently that helped.
Natural remedy, man. Yeah.
They use spider webs to like be band-aids or some shit.
But we'll see some of those natural remedies. I think the spider web one, that works. That stops the blood from clotting. I think I've seen and gaining infection. But yeah, it's interesting to see how the fuck it all sort of worked out. A lot of experimenting on people, no doubt.
Wasn't the first condom made from a pig's skin or something? Pig's gut?
I love how we're weaving into this stuff now, yeah? Pig's gut.
This is great.
It's a deep, dark circle.
Was it?
You start thinking, how did this get named? Like, who called a tree a tree, Who was the first person that milked a cow and then was like, let's drink this? Like, we could sit here for 10 hours and just talk about that shit. Like, it's ridiculous. Yeah, who was the first person that jumped went their full body into water and was like, okay, this doesn't kill you.
He's like, whoa, dude, we can float. And they're like, how do I do that? And they walk in and they drown. And it's like, nah, dude, you got to like hold your breath and then you can float. Right. And everyone's like, oh my God,
like,
that's amazing.
What are we doing that is like risky, badass like that? Like people that, the first person to, milk a cow. Like what are we doing on that waveform this day and age? Nothing. We're making no progress. You know what I'm saying?
True.
Unless you're China and you unleash a virus to wipe everyone out. That's
first
about
person
it.
to get a world
Those
pandemic
cheeky
going.
dogs.
Yeah.
Those cheeky bloody dogs.
Jeez, man.
Oh man.
I heard actually Ebola recently came back in some parts of Africa. There was some girl who had it. There were a few more cases that started to break out a bit. Where it's like,
really?
fuck, man. Last thing we need is that to extend to another epidemic for them.
Yeah.
Ebola, dude. Imagine Ebola and coronavirus hand in hand.
What would it be called? What would we call that shit? Ebola virus? No.
Ebola virus? Yeah.
Cobola.
Ebola.
No, check this out. You ready?
Yeah.
Evid. That's a teched up name.
Evid 20. I don't know.
Evid 21, I think. I feel like
Evid,
21, at least 6 months away. Evid 21. Ebola. We called it here first. If that shit happens and the FBI's coming after us, I got nothing to do with it.
Well, it's a good point you make, Darcy, though, because what if it does mutate in the next year or whatever? So this is really only the first stage of it. Okay, it's taken over the world. Now it's like, all right, do we all need to get it? Do we all need to build our immune systems or something?
I wonder if it's going to be like, obviously now for us, it's so casual to be like, oh yeah, I've got a cold, I've got the flu. I wonder if in 5 years' time it's like, oh, I've got COVID, and everyone's like, oh, okay, yeah, like it's just casual.
Yeah.
It could be.
It probably would be a lot like that. Yeah, when they finally get the shot in, like, oh, make sure you get your COVID shot, guys, and your flu shot.
Yeah. Get shotted up.
But yeah, dude, if the FBI come knocking, we had nothing to do with it. Hands in the air, we had nothing to do with it.
We're not working for China.
Snipers
Does China own this shit? Does China own what we're?
Oh, look, it wouldn't surprise me. I think as soon as we mentioned the word TikTok, that software just kind of kicked in to gear.
Yeah. Did you hear that? No. I heard some footsteps. Fuck, we're in trouble.
Good man.
No, but
I actually just thought of Oh, sorry. I was just gonna say, you know how you asked about future goals in the future? I thought about it. I want to try and stream. That's my future anticipation. Because,
on Twitch?
No, I think I want to do it on YouTube because it's like that's sort of because I enjoy watching live streams or just on YouTube.
Yeah.
And I've already got a little bit of a fan base there, so because I love the idea of making a video but not editing it, like doing what I would normally do. But it's just live and direct.
And you get to talk to people as well.
Yeah, with games. So yeah, sorry, my brain. You know what made me think about that? I was looking at your mic because I've been looking at USB microphones, XLR, whatever, all that, and I saw your mic, and then I was like live streaming. Then I was like, oh shit, and then I said it.
Yeah.
So yeah, bit of a diversion, but that's alright.
No, but that's definitely a cool thing to go down. So would you play like video games and stuff in live streaming?
Yeah, I had a funny idea. I've got like this obviously play some games, nothing too intense, but I've got a like a drawing tablet for my computer, and I was like, wouldn't it be a funny live stream if I was just like, yo, tell me things to draw? I suck at drawing. But I don't know, you can just really do anything.
That'd be
cool. And communicate with people and just sort of block out a 2-hour time period, be like, yep, we're on, and we're off, and then after that, it's done. Don't need to edit it, don't need to do anything.
Yep,
it's done,
it's all there for anyone to watch and look back on. Yeah, because see, we're looking at doing, for our 50th episode, which will be in a couple of weeks now, I think. This is episode 47, so not next week, the week after. And we're looking at doing that as the live stream, and we're just weighing up how we're going to go about it, like, with the Q&As.
I think it'd be right, because, on Twitch there is a podcasting, like, section, and there's also a just chatting thing, so we could probably just fit on there and just get some people to tune in.
Did you see Luke and Lewis's 24-hour live stream?
Yeah. We tuned in for a bit, yeah. And fell asleep.
Yeah, that was impressive. I watched a little bit of
considering all the problems they had. I think by the time I tuned in the next day, it was so out of sync, but because no one just cared, it was like, oh, whatever.
Yeah.
They're doing the best they can. But yeah, for what it eventually came out to be, it was fun.
Yeah, my favourite part was just like tune in for like 5 minutes, whatever, go do whatever I'm doing, and then like in a few hours' time come back and just see the state they're in. Like it's a bizarre thing, live stream.
Yeah, it's an interesting thing to get into.
Yeah,
But
it is also very, I would say, from experience, I'd say it's a bit exhausting as well, like when you first start doing it, because like you're not used to just sitting there talking and doing commentary and being entertaining for like 2 hours straight. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like you got to kind of like get that balance. But you know, it's it's not super hard, but it's just a new like adjustment to get used to. But yeah.
And because you're playing games on there too, Joel, and you find sometimes you're like, I'm actually trying to fucking focus on this, and I'm like, oh shit, what's
And then
something
people
quirky
are
to
asking
say?
you stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You're like, fuck, I
Like-
missed that question. What was that?
Yeah, like I was playing Fall Guys the other day, and I'm like, oh yeah, get this win, and people are like, so what's your favorite music, and what's this? And I see it here, and I'm playing here, and I'm like,
Yeah.
shit, and it's like really hard to like, I'm like, sorry guys, I'm not ignoring you, I'm just trying to get this crown. But they're like,
Oh shit! I wish you didn't say that word.
what, crown?
I haven't won yet in Fall Guys.
Oh.
Oh, damn.
I've been playing, not heaps, but you know, a bit over the last few weeks or whatever since it came out, and yeah, I haven't secured the dub. So touchy subject actually.
When
Jeez, man.
trust me from experience, when you get it, you're gonna feel amazing, and you're gonna be very addicted to the game.
Oh,
Just
but
saying.
like, so the hexagon. I don't know if you other two play the game, but anyway, I'm going to talk about it. The hexagon one, I never ever get close, but the full mountain, I like 7 times have been second there, or like jumped and didn't get the shift click, and then it's just like so close. And I'm like, why does a game that looks this childish, this innocent, make me just want to punch my fist through the window? I don't know.
Yeah,
It's weird, but yeah.
it is very frustrating. It took me 3 whole days. Like, I played it as soon as it came out, and I was just playing it non-stop for 3 days, and then I finally got my first win, and I was like, oh, yes. But
Hell yeah, I can't wait.
I don't know how long you've been playing it for. Have you been playing it for more than 3 days, or?
Oh, yes.
Yeah?
Yes, like over a week, maybe 2 weeks. I don't know. When did that video... Oh, just over a week, actually.
Over a week.
Yeah.
Alright,
I think
you'll get a win soon.
I'm level 30. Yeah, I think I'm level 30. So I've been
Okay.
smashing it and getting nothing back. But hey.
Don't worry, you'll get it. You'll get it very soon. Like,
Millionth
trust me,
try?
It'll just happen, and you'll be like,
Is it the new project?
I'm not taking on any new projects. My calendar is full.
Full.
I'm not starting any new projects. Everyone said, oh, what are you going to do now? What's next? I'm like, nothing. That's it.
Yeah.
I'm happy with just YouTube. That's it. I don't want a project.
yeah.
Yeah, focus
Projects
on this.
they're draining.
Yeah. No, fair enough, man. Well, thanks a lot for coming on the show today, man. Anything you want to plug?
Nah. Oh, I just thanks for having me. It was quite fun. Obviously time flew by. Here we are. We're almost done bloody over an hour and a half or something. So yeah, no, thanks for having me. I guess if you liked the way I was talking a lot of smack, that's what I do on YouTube. So you can check out my YouTube channel.
Yeah, we'll
but
put a
if
link
not-
in the description. Check all that out.
Hell yeah.
And you're on Instagram as well, and and
Yeah, but I don't care. Don't even bother following me on Instagram. I'm not fussed by that. Right, like now that YouTube's taken over my like that's my highest followed platform. I'm like, hell yeah, that's all I care about.
that's
so,
where all the good stuff is.
Yeah.
Yeah, fair enough.
Yeah.
No, well, thanks a lot for coming on, man. So
Cheers.
for your first time on a podcast, how was this?
Yeah, that was
Good fun.
that was good.
Sweet,
yeah,
man.
Good fun. Yeah, no,
Awesome.
thanks. Yeah,
Yeah, well, hopefully we can get you on again sometime.
Hell yeah, for sure.
Sorry, you were going to say something before I cut you off?
Let's edit it there. Cut that out. That's like the most awkward end ever. No,
A nice
I
little
forget what I was
lull
gonna
moment
say.
there.
Yeah, what was I going to say? I kind of forgot, and then I was like, oh, it's their podcast. I can just say nothing, and they'll deal with it.
All right, well, thank you very much for watching, guys. Like, comment, subscribe. He was going to say
Yeah,
it there,
make
wasn't he?
sure
Yeah.
Yeah. Fuck. I just think I was gonna say that. Yeah. No. When you asked me to come on, I was just like, oh, okay. And then I had a look and I just had a bit of a watch and I was like, oh, these just seem like some decent dudes to have a chat with. So yeah, no, it was fun. So thanks for having me.
Hell
Sweet
yeah.
as, man.
Thanks, man.
Thanks a lot. All right, guys. We'll see you next week.
See you next week. No, actually, no, you won't see me.
Thanks, Darcy.
Hello, viewers of the Skeptic and the Dude podcast. I am here to let you know that if you don't subscribe/follow, you ain't getting to heaven. Peace out.